Yeah, Black Wall Street. Those Black Americans, Oklahoma. Oh man, Tulsa. Oh, that little Greenwood community. They had 600 businesses, and I think the town only had like about 10,000 people. Can you imagine in today's society with 600 businesses in some of these black communities of 10,000, 10 to 15,000? When those young men get out of prison, out of the jails, or considered unemployable, undereducated, imagine them just coming back and being able to work at some of these businesses. Now, that business model would need a little twerking, a few adjustments to fit today's society, because some of those businesses wouldn't work in today's society. But the business model itself is a good model. I mean, they had 20 something, 21 grocery stores, I believe, 2 movie theaters. They had its own clinic, 5 or 6 airplanes. Today, the airplanes are owned by the preacher, but again, it's not a knock against preachers, because if the congregation wants them to have it, let them have it. Not my business. I'm not here to judge anybody. But I think that something like that could definitely work. If we take Dr. Claude Anderson, Dr. Umar Johnson, Dr. Boyce Watkins, Dr. Cornel West, um, and also Dr. Michael Dyson. We take those intellectuals and we form a business model, whereas we start creating our own products and selling them in those particular neighborhoods. For instance, a lot of black people, they own iPhones and the Samsung phones, the Apple products, let's just say, and Samsung products. That costs $500, $600, $700, $800 or more. And then they come up with a new one every year. Why is it that we don't create our own phone? I don't know, call it anything. Call it the bling or something. And we start off selling it through internet, or we can go to some of these fashion shows. We go to some of these beautician conventions, beautician barber conventions, and put the flyers out, let the people order the phones through the mail. I mean, the phone's going to be changing out every 6 months. Surely I have a phone that I bought overseas. I think I paid $99 for it. It's lasted me for 2 years. The only thing I use it for is to talk and text. That's it. And that's what most people use them for anyway. Maybe to get on the internet every now and then with them, but I use my laptop for that. But think about that for a minute. You see some of these young ladies, they want the designer this, and they want the Louis Vuitton, they want Versace, they want all these different Italian designers that they don't even know and never will meet. But yet you want to spend hundreds, thousands of dollars for these particular labels. There are a lot of good, very good black designers who can design their own clothes or design whatever you want. It seems to me like what you should do is have a designer network, design some different clothes. Designers to debate on it, but and let the people decide on which clothes designs they want. Get those clothes made, and then put those clothes online for the people to order them. Have your own name in the clothes, not some Italian person you don't even know. I don't even understand that. But and then they have the handbags they spend thousands of dollars for. I mean, come on. All of that stuff, from the phones to the clothes to the handbags, all that expensive stuff. to the video games that a lot of our young men and women play. And we don't design any of that technology. You buy Xbox, $300, $400, $500. PlayStation, $300, $400, $500. And then you have to buy the games that cost $20, $30, $40. And all the new games come out. The Black Ops, all these Madden, and all these games that come out, everybody wants them. But no black person is designing any of the software for it. So they're not making any money off of it, just spending money. So of course they can, just like these guys can make music, they can design software. Partner with some Asian guy, some Chinese guy, get to know him. Especially here in America, a lot of them speak Mandarin. Go to China with him. Get you a visa, Chinese visa, go to China, visit some of these manufacturing shops, and have your own made. And then someone will even teach you how it's made. Bring that knowledge back to America, and you start building that, designing that yourself. I mean, that's what it's going to take. And that way, you don't even have to worry about what the government does because you have your own. Forget about the economy. You create your own economy. So if those intellectuals that I just named, and Terry Smiley, you can be included in it. Because we need all of those different sections collectively of minds to come together and build this thing up. Because again, that's what it's going to take. Even Dr. Martin Luther King talked about the economics in the black community. So let's not depend on white people. This is something we can do ourselves. We can get ourselves out of this rut of economics, of government dependence. It can happen.